saw the white people, I felt bad for them in this video, man.
I did not know they had male Lululemon. Oh, what the
It was reportedly filmed in a Lululemon store, featuring alleged strippers shaking and twerking in the store. This has been heavily criticized. Lululemon's CEO has previously said the brand isn't for certain customers, which many have assumed that was code for excluding black people.
It was ignorant as It was ignorant. Why are you doing that in an establishment? Was it a protest? Was it a protest? It's just like the flight attendant that was twerking. Why are we doing that? I'm tired of this do you. Nah, girl, do you. No.
Somebody said y'all done turned it into Lululemon pepper.
Guys, I mean, is this supposed to be a serious video? Is it supposed to be a funny? I mean, I don't know which direction to take this. I'm a low-key torn, because even though I'm ashamed of the degeneracy that's happening here, I mean, it's hilarious. It's okay. Some people might be like, that's not funny. What's wrong with you? But I mean, obviously you guys been here long enough. You know, I definitely laugh at this sort of stuff, because you got these black chicks, these ratchets out here twerking up a storm. Okay. Somebody said that they turned Lululemon into Lululemon pepper. Look, I have not actually seen the clip yet. I mean, there's a couple of different clips. I'm going to show, I don't know, I may end up showing all of them, but I'm only going to react to one of them. But guys, let's just go ahead and take a quick look at this, and then we'll get to talking about it more in detail. Not her holding the other girl up. Am I mistaken when I said that it looked like she was holding her up? Yeah, she holding on to girl leg. Okay. This is crazy. This is like, I guess, the prologue. How did you manage to get this many degenerates? And of course, some dude's recording. Wow. Okay. They weren't kidding about turning this into Magic City. Wait a minute. How long is this video? First off,
I did not know they had male Lululemon. Oh, what the fuck?
I feel so embarrassed watching this. I mean, can somebody tell them to get out, or? Bro, like these, okay. Let me pause right. These are not normal. These gotta be like strippers or something, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. These gotta be strip. They straight up came from the strip club and they decided that they was gonna turn Lululemon into straight up Magic City. That is crazy. Guys, you know, the CEO, former CEO, one of the founders actually of Lululemon, a long time ago, he said that maybe this place isn't for everybody.
I think through this whole diversity and inclusion thing that they've trying to become like the Gap, everything to everybody. And I think just the definition of a brand is that you're not everything to everybody. You've got to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in.
Wilson also criticized the people used in the company's ads, calling them unhealthy and sickly. Now, this is not the first time that Wilson has gotten some backlash for controversial comments. He resigned as CEO a decade ago, more than a decade ago, after he said, quote, some women's bodies don't actually work for the yoga pants.
And at this point, guys, I kind of agree with him. Like, this is just ridiculous. I don't even, guys, I'm almost at a loss for words, and you know that is rare for me. Because this is just so ghetto, so ratchet. I mean, kudos to the skills. They got some skills. they were not inept because they was doing hella splits. The one chick put the leg all the way above. I'm like, wait a minute now. Considering the level of thickness, you got to be doing a lot of stretching to be able to get all the... Okay, anyways, guys, but a lot of people reacted to this. Even though, I mean, yeah, do I find humor in it? Sure. A lot of people did not find humor in this at all, and they did not like it.
So I seen a group of women twerking in a Lululemon store, and it's just like, you know, I hate to be the one to say it, but that's why they don't want us in there now. That's exactly why they don't want us in there now. Like, what was the reason for y'all going to these people's establishment, bothering shoppers, bothering employees, causing a ruckus?
The Lululemon ratchets are out. Oh my God, boy, when embarrassment hits an all-time high. Oh my God, look what happened. See what I'm talking about? See, the thing is, when I hear people say, oh, I'm so hard on our own people, I'm just an asshole, I don't care about our people, this and that. This is the type of shit that I be talking about, bro.
So we all gonna stand right here and just pretend and act like we don't know what that man that owned Lululemon, we don't know what he meant when he was talking about black women and black girls and his stuff.
Yeah. For what? Clicks and views? You just like the clout. The clout is crazy. When the TikTok ban came, I honestly think we all just need schedule breaks where all social media shuts down in this country.
Because why are we in the store twerking to a song in this nice store? You know, I mean, I will stand by it 10 toes down. Lululemon is probably one of the best workout clothes that I own. I'm wearing the pants right now, and working for them, I understand that they put a lot of work into the brand. For this to be happening, if I was in there with my kids, I would be mortified.
What was the reason? What was the reason? This is the ghettoification that everybody's talking about. And I know some black girls were getting offended because they're like, what do you mean the ghettoification? We have to stop being so quick to be offended. That's a sign of insecurity, because not all black women are created the same. That's some shit that I would have never done as a black woman.
And the worst part about it, this is not all black women. This is not all black women. This is just a representation of that small few that just has such a big voice for being dumb, okay? That misrepresents the other great black women out there. You are telling me in a Lululemon store in Atlanta, a bunch of black women, some way, somehow, it was just black women, goes into that store and has a twerk session. Might as well open up Magic City too.
And if I was the brand owner, I would definitely not want this to be the representation of my clothes. Some rapper throws in Lulu, and all of a sudden this is a whole, we got to do better. We have to do better. I'm going to say it publicly. We have to do better, because this ain't it.
And literally go into this public business while it's open, and all of y'all just start twerking, shaking your ass in front of all these people, playing your ratchet ass music. I'd even ever heard of this song, but I know why. Because there's only a certain demographic of people that song, Lululemon song, targets.
I actually understood what he meant. We tend to hypersexualize everything. We tend to just turn everything super degenerate. We tend to just, we slum it out. We slum it out. And he didn't want his shit to be slummed out. And what did we do? We slummed it out. Why? Why? What point are you trying to prove other than the point that he was making?
Ratchet ass females. That's what they target. And when you don't know how to be ratchet at home, you take it to a public business. I mean, this video was crazy. You got white people watching them like, what are we really doing right now? What are we really doing right now? Where's your husbands? Where's your boyfriends? Oh, I know where. You don't have none. Because your man, a real man, that's not going to let you run wild doing some shit like that.
Now, of course, I feel the same way as all these people, but it's kind of like one of those things where I'm like, man, listen. I mean, the whole place went woke now. They basically opened it up, you know, to more people. You know, I'm sure that they kind of, in order to do that, they got to kind of reduce their prices and whatnot and kind of start marketing it to other people outside of who they originally intended it to basically be like a brand for like rich white people, right? And that's not what it is today. So, of course, I mean, I guess this is what you're going to get is people coming in and twerking up a store. I mean, it's so stupid. I just feel like at least they were inside. I mean, you had this one crazy person who literally died while twerking, got ran over.
Woman named Maya died during a night out with friends. Now, officials report it is not available just yet, but the website says a victim was twerking in front of a vehicle her friends were inside of. Someone behind the vehicle or the wheel then drove over her, killing her, dragging her body under the vehicle and leaving her body behind in the middle of the road.
I mean, so I guess maybe these chicks were being safe. Like, it's crazy. Why is there so many twerking stories right now? Like, what is going on with the black community? This is why the channel is called Black Anomaly. It's really Black Anomaly was the intent. It was the Rising was just like, okay, Black Anomaly was already taken, but you want your own people to kind of get right. But it's like, what do you do? Like, I'm here every day, you know, trying to convince people, majority of the audience is male, that's what the analytics show, trying to convince people basically there's a different path, okay? You don't gotta shake ass and sell drugs and get a bunch of different tattoos and, you know, have all your ears pierced, the whole ears, the breast, the coochie, I mean, everything. It gets ridiculous, guys, and it just doesn't come across well. It makes everybody lose respect for the community on the whole. I'm sure people watching this are either laughing or disgusted or some combination of some other mixed emotions, but I'm sure nobody really feels good about it unless, I don't know, you just found these, you know, chicks' skills. You know, you were intrigued, let's just say, by the skill level of these clear degenerates out here, because they surely were no amateurs. But guys, I don't know. What do you think? You think Lululemon maybe should, you know, switch it up a little bit on the brand? You know, maybe they need a refresh, because, I mean, this is going down the path of, like, I don't know if y'all remember Rainbow. I don't know how prominent Rainbow was, but down here in the South, like, all the black chicks used to love going to freaking Rainbow. It was like the most cheapest, dustiest place in history of play. I used to freaking hate going to damn Rainbow, and now it's almost like they get joy because they know that, you know, Lululemon's kind of like this, you know, it's trying to kind of hover between the middle of like upper echelon and, you know, gutter trash. And it's almost like people like this love to go in and kind of like sully the brand. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand how these people's minds work, but that's absolutely how they work. It's almost the equivalent of, think of it, if you ever hung around people who were trying to peer pressure you into drinking or smoking or doing some sort of drug or indulging in some sort of even sexual activity or something, and then they're like, they get a sense of joy if they can convince somebody to do those things that makes them degenerate. So it's almost like to bring that brand down by doing this. I'm sure there's a reason why they went up in Lululemon. And you also hear this stupid Lululemon song. I don't know who the hell song this is. I don't know if it's going to get copyright claimed or what's going to happen to the channel. But guys, this was just freaking crazy. And I'm glad that at least we're seeing more people in the community who are rejecting it.
You say don't sexualize women, but you go into a public store dancing to a ratchet ghetto ass song, shaking y'all asses for everybody to see. This is the reason why, I'm gonna say it. This is the reason why some clothing stores don't want us in there. Because of dumb shit like that. You can't be big talking about I'm going in Abercrombie and Fitch. You can't be big talking about I'm going to American Eagle. Like, what we talking about right now? Man, I saw the white people. I felt bad for them in this video, man. I felt bad for them. They just look so confused on why are they doing this in a public atmosphere during business hours. Half of them can't even fit in none of this shit. And that's why you did it? For some clicks? You guys are embarrassing, man.
And for the record, even though I was basically laughing my butt off this whole video, looking at this, one, I do find it to be hilarious, make no mistake about that, but I also find it to be sad. And I prefer not to be laughing at this. There's other things to laugh at in the world, but this happens to also be one of them. And I'm hoping that enough people are feeling shamed by this and not feeling encouraged, because, you know, people always like to be little copycats. So hopefully we don't see more people going and twerking in Lululemon, and more amateurs. At least these people have some skills. I don't want to go see some freaking losers go up in there to it. But guys, this is just crazy. We're done here. Black community, do freaking better, because this is just pathetic. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising. I'm out.
This is sad. This is a shame. A shame to look like this and embarrass people like that. Boy, I tell you, the ratchets have come out, boy, and they used to be accepted, but not today. We're calling you for what you are. A goddamn embarrassment.